Welcome into another video here. This is the last video for today. I'm going to record a lot more for tomorrow. Almost storyline videos in the NFL. It's going to be a lot. Those are really fun to make. Those are really fun when you guys watch and interact with them. So please do that. And please hit the subscribe button too while you're here because we're close to 100 subscribers. We're at 96 and I really want to hit this goal by the end of the week. So please guys, and I thank you if you already have. I think you're watching this because you are subscribed. And I thank you if you just hit that subscribe button. Going into an AP poll review video, I had fun making this one last week, although I don't think it's as drastic of changes this week because not really the two ranked teams that lost were two other ranked teams, right? So not much movement. When we start right at the top, Texas has hopped Georgia as the #1 team in the country, which I understand, right? I understand they have better resume. Georgia will now look bad against Kentucky. But I still think Georgia's the best team in the country. And I talked about this in my college football review video that, yes, Georgia lost, but they tend to sleepwalk in games like that early. They did it in two games in their national championship seasons. They sleptwalk in a game with a bad Missouri team and were close till the fourth quarter. And then they sleptwalk against a team in UAB until the fourth quarter on their one national championship season. And now this gives Kirby Smart more fuel to the fire to get his team hyped up that they're not #1 in the country. I understand the move. I don't necessarily agree with the move, but I'm not like irate that they moved Texas ahead of Georgia. I still think Georgia would be favored on a neutral, favored on the road, favored at home against Texas. Alabama and Ole Miss did the same. I thought they jumped them, but they didn't. Missouri moved down 1. Tennessee should be higher. I think Miami should be higher. I think Oregon should be higher than Missouri. So I think Missouri still is a little too high here on this list. At 6, at 7, they should be like 10 or 11. Ultimately. 8, 9, Miami, Oregon, fine for me. 10, Penn State, sure. 11, USC, sure. 12, Utah. 13, Kansas State. 14, Oklahoma State. Monster game next week for Utah, Oklahoma State for position in the AP poll, for position in the Big 12 conference. Monster game in the Big 12. Monster game for college football playoffs. Oklahoma at 15. I don't agree with this. They should be like 20, in my opinion. They don't look great. They look better this week, but they don't look great. And they now play a Tennessee team when they're 7.5-point dogs at home. Oh, this one could get rough for Oklahoma. This is the first time since 1978 they're a dog that high as a ranked team at home. It's crazy. You could have got this line at 3.5 last week, which is even more crazy. I think that is even the more crazy point, is you could have got this line at 3.5 last week. LSU's at 16, 2-1. Yeah, LSU, Notre Dame, Michigan, those teams that already have a loss. LSU's definitely the best team out of those, in my opinion. You could argue Notre Dame maybe. I would say no, but Notre Dame has the worst loss, right? I don't know. I still think Notre Dame, Michigan should be lower. Maybe even LSU. I think Clemson should be higher than them. I think Louisville should be higher than them. There's just teams that I think right now are playing at a better level, which could be crazy to say. I think Clemson's pretty good. You could be like, yeah, they got smoked to Georgia, just struggling against Kentucky, sure, but they smoked App State, like smoked them. I don't know. I think Clemson right now would beat Michigan. I think they could out-trench Michigan at this moment on the D-line against O-line, which is kind of crazy. Michigan made a quarterback change now with Ogletree coming in, so we'll see what happens there. Louisville 19, Iowa State at 20. That's a team that should be ranked. I'm okay with Iowa State at 20. Nebraska 22, I'm okay with. That team should be ranked at 22. Northern Illinois moves up to 23. I don't know about that. I think I would have like a Boise State ahead of Northern Illinois. They should be ranked. Boise State should be ranked. It's sad that they're not ranked. Illinois is at 24. That's fine. If they're ranked low-key, Indiana should be. Or at least in the conversation. And Indiana doesn't seem to be anywhere close to the conversation in this ranked in this ranking poll. So that's a little weird. And then Texas A&M gets a 25 spot after beating up a Florida team, which is not good, right? And Florida might not, their head coach Billy Napier might not make it through the season. It's probably not going to make it through the season. So I personally probably wouldn't have Texas A&M on my ballot. They're even higher on the coaches poll, which is a little surprising. But I probably wouldn't have Texas A&M on my ballot. I don't even know if I would have Illinois on my ballot. I think 23, I think I would have Boise State. 24, probably Northern Illinois. And 25, there's a couple teams you could put there. Like, I'm okay with Illinois. I'm okay with Indiana. I'm okay with Memphis. I'm okay with Syracuse. I'm okay with UNLV. Like, there's a lot of teams. I'm okay with Washington State, even at the 25 spot. So there's a lot of teams at that 25 spot they talk about CBS Sports podcast that 25 through 40 could all be like all those teams can be listed in at 25, like right. So it's a trendy pick. Who's trendy right now? I guess it's Texas A&M. I don't really believe so. Illinois is definitely trendy right now, so I understand it. Don't love it, the back end, but it's the back end who really cares at the most part. Texas jumps Georgia is the main principle here. My name is Josh Wissey. Please hit the subscribe button if you want more videos. If you want to see more videos, I have Future Sportsman. I promise there's something on this channel for you. Yeah, thank you.